speak in a society that is plagued by high crime rates, I want to acknowledge and salute the men and women of the JDF and the JCF who on a daily basis put their lives on the line to ensure that we are kept safe. And while I'm not their trade union officer, and I'm not here to argue on their behalf, at some point we have to look at the salaries that are paid to our police officers. I saw a salary slip of an entry-level police, I don't know if he's a constable. Before tax, it was $70,000. After tax, and I checked to see whether he had any loans or anything, he was taking home $46,000 a month. Now the reality is we can't ask people to literally put their lives on the line for $46,000 a month. But that is the reality. That is the...
I wonder if people are listening to that. And today is the worst day yet. It is getting worse because of there's no respect for us from the government of Jamaica as police officers. Everybody is stepping on police officers and treat them like dogs. Because recently, a judge ordered a policeman in uniform to be handcuffed and placed in the prisoner dock in court. If that is not the worst disrespect that can happen to a policeman in Jamaica, I don't know what else to say or do right now. So I am wondering what is going to happen now. Because from time to time it has been happening for years. Because a judge has ordered already for me to be handcuffed and placed in the dock at one point, and police officers in the court and attorneys had to say no, Your Honor. So I guess there was nobody in the courtroom to say no, Your Honor. And any police who arrested that sergeant, handcuffed that sergeant and placed a sergeant in the box is worse than the judge. I would never follow instruction like that from any judge, because you could not instruct me as a police officer to arrest a police in uniform and put him in a dock. Trust me, you would have to write a report to the commissioner and have me fired, because I would have never done that. That goes to show respect. Nobody has any respect for police officers. Not the courts, not the Ministry of National Security, not the Prime Minister, not even the Commissioner himself. And the Federation hands are tied because they report to the same Commissioner, the same Minister of National Security, and the same Prime Minister. So what are we going to do? There's not that police can do. You better we left the work. Leave it. Leave it to them so they can get their criminal friends to run the country. Can you imagine a judge on a bench disrespecting the Jamaica Constabulary Force and disrespecting a policeman like that? A man in his uniform? No man, this one has passed worse. And I hope that this judge is properly chastised for his actions, because that is disrespect to the highest level. You can imagine when this touch social media, no people now have no respect for police. I am so pissed off and upset. That's the reason why they pay us so low. If you notice when the man is talking a while ago, even the Minister of National Security is sitting there laughing. Laughing at the whole thing. Because he knows that police, that they're not going to give police any more than what police is getting right now. They do not even want to pay us what they owe us. And then this judge arresting a policeman in his uniform and placing a police officer in his uniform in a prisoner dock. What atrocity. What a disrespect. What a trample. No, these actions have to stop, And it's time for police to rise up and start boycotting the court and boycotting everywhere until the proper respect is forwarded to us. Because we are here risking our lives for our salary that can't even take care of us and our families. And then to go in court and a judge disrespecting us on top of it like that. These things are not supposed to happen. It should not have happened. And it must not happen in the future. Now, no. Any police who put on a handcuff on another police in uniform, trust me, man, you look like you're afraid of your own shadow. Because no judge could ever get me to do that. No officer, no judge could never, ever let me do that to another policeman. I would rather lose the job than arrest a policeman in uniform and put him in the dock. For what? Not for no criminal offense. What? Just a bench warrant? It should have been dealt with in a different way. It should have been dealt with in a different way.